1, 2, 3, clap.
Have we got a special guest?
We don't have a special guest. No.
I don't see a special guest.
He's on mute.
I don't know how special.
There he is. All guests are special, Chris. Let's look, big round of applause for our special guest, Chris TheMicroScoop. Yeah. I've turned on live performance audio recording, so you probably won't hear any buttons that I push now. So
I heard the clapping.
Oh, but okay, I'm gonna push it again. Tell me if you can hear it now.
No.
Yeah, see? Doubt me. Doubt me, will you? We already attempted this at the start.
I just assume that everything you say is a lie, Wayne.
Right.
That's a good way to go through life.
He didn't really push the button. He just acted like he did. So.
Yes, exact. Chris knows. Chris, damn it. You drop in too many of my streams. That's the problem. And you know what? I think that's the reason why I suggested this, because we haven't talked in person since Vegas, buddy. I was feeling a bit sad about that. It's been a while. So yeah, how are you, bud?
Hanging in there, tired. Just woke up. But other than that,
Yep.
How long until you drive to Alabama?
Oh.
3 hours, something like that.
Is it baseball related, the Alabama?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
of course.
Good.
That last tournament of the summer. So thankfully we're
Look, you weren't there last stream. Andrea Anderson asked me how the bear was going, and I know that you gave me an update, but my memory is shot. So was it? I don't know. Andrea's a listener. Let's give. Do you want to give an update for the bear?
Yeah, sure.
And
Bear
baseball?
watch.
Both bear watch, baseball bear watch. So both boys played all summer. Big Bear, he's done pretty well. We skipped the last tournament so that we could go see my dad in Florida. So, right. But the tournament before that, the only game that team won the entire time was the game that he pitched. So I'm like, all right. So we'll see how it goes this weekend or the early week. And so the little one, he's done really well this summer, really developing. I've got his coaches even calling him Bear, so I think it's funny. It was funny. I was like, I was even telling one of the coaches, I got a friend Justin. He does music. Maybe I need to really ask him to make it.
Are you talking about our good buddy Justin Froyoke soft serve? Yeah.
So I was like, I'll see if I can twist his arm and make something. But anyway, the last game he was playing, he told me his arm was a bit sore, and I was like, okay, well, we just won't have you pitch. It's fine. And but he got out in the outfield, and the ball, of course, went right to him. He threw it in, and he hit the ground out of pain. So he's got an MRI in next week, and then follow up. So we'll see. He went to tryouts yesterday and told him not to throw. His coach told him not to throw. What do you think he did?
Oh, good.
He threw, and he's hurting again. So
fucking hell. You should have told him, throw harder, boy, throw harder, and then he would have not thrown at all.
Yeah. So anyway, so we'll see what's going on there. But that is Bear Watch 2024.
Should I play the music, Brogan?
I mean, you can, but you're the only person that'll hear it.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna play it then. What's the point? What's the point? Yeah, there's no point. I feel sad about that. Do we go straight to the question, or do we get life updates from Chris first?
Chris, do you have life updates?
Work, baseball. That's it.
Yep, I think that's the common theme: is work. And one other thing.
Insert hobby here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, the hobby. I asked Chris a very depressing question this morning, and look, you may have I don't know if you noticed, but I started to reply, and then I decided that's too depressing, so I never replied. Like, it would have been on ... for a while.
No, I was on the ball field when you were asking me, so here I'll see if my remote app works. I'll actually look it up live on air and see.
Yeah, because Chris said that they finally beat the black chip on checkerboard deck on Balatro. Yeah, and I asked Chris Do you know how many hours you've been playing Balatro for?
Well, I guess it only shows you the last 3 games, and the boys have been on the PlayStation. So,
Oh, okay. Never mind. So the answer is no. But your response to that was you would be depressed to see how many hours it is.
yeah, I'm sure it's like 3 days of my life.
Oh, yeah.
That's nothing.
Yeah. My response was going to be along the lines of I decided that no, I shouldn't be sending this is it will depress you to see how long you've been playing. It'll just show me how long I've been depressed and playing. So similar but different.
No,
Similar but different.
I feel it. I feel that. That's real talk, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we save real talk for, I don't know, what do we save real talk for? Nothing. We bury it. We bury it until it finally explodes out of an
Until it
orifice.
becomes a mental illness.
Right. Yes.
Or becomes a tumor. I always think of that clip from Futurama where it's like, I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor.
Never rule out physical illness. It's like, yeah, it can always be manifest physically as well.
That's where they get you.
Brogan, are you arting as we speak?
No, I'm looking up because you're talking about, like, I played this game for like 3 solid days of my life, and I'm like, that's nothing. And I'm pretty sure that I played Judgment over 250 hours.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Because I had to fucking start it again.
Yeah.
Good game, though. Very good game. Anyway.
That's what I don't... Yeah.
What was the question? Because we had 2 things we saved for a question. I can't remember what they were.
Yeah. I think we'll save the thing that we decided to save for last, but we'll go into the...
Wayne tells me these things like I
stuff.
remember, because I don't remember shit.
Yep.
Whatever. It was when I said, put a pin in that. That's main
so
show.
you tell me that, and it goes away, you see. Short-term memory loss is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You asked me to pin a balloon to a memo board, and I put the pin right through that balloon. There's just a little remnants of rubber stuck there. Like, I know it was something, but I don't know what.
It's just the balloon knot. That's all that's left. So the anus of the balloon, as if you will. Yeah. We'll leave the question that we were pondering, and we'll go to the art talk section. For art talk, Chris, have you seen the new video for Weird Al Polka Mania?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I saw he was going to post it, and then probably the next day I just didn't get online as I should have. And
all right, do you want to watch it now?
Let's do it.
Look, we can say, listeners, pause your life if you haven't watched Polka Mania. It sounds too much like Hulkamania at the moment, which is a bit... No, we don't talk about that. Look, listen, watch the video now so you know what we're talking about.
Our new Secretary of State was just introducing Trump on stage at the RNC.
Yeah. So, well, Chris is going to watch it. You can watch it too, dear listeners. Because, we're just going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's very art talk related. Was that your visceral reaction to the opening scene?
Well, it's puppets, but it's also full.
There's a lot going on.
Oh, I've heard.
Yeah.
Okay, I know this song. The drawing of Taylor is a choice. I like it. All right. I have now watched.
You kind of watched all of the video clip by now.
That's what he posted.
Where are you watching? On YouTube?
It's a 4-minute video clip. It's a music video.
I was going to say, I was like, how did you get to Taylor that fast?
Instagram.
I was not going to question it.
Instagram. That's all that it pulled up.
No, go to
YouTube, man.
My God.
Look, Chris has gotten ingrained too far into the young culture.
That's it.
Doesn't even remember the roots of YouTube.
The boys, that's, what they watch all the time. So, all right, here we go.
Yeah. I thought it was strange he was talking about puppets right away.
Yeah.
Just watch his face, Brogan.
So that's Billy. Yeah. Okay. Now I get what he's doing.
He's pulling Jack Black faces. Oh, that's what we're
When
talk about.
Kyle Gass was on stage.
Mm.
You can't get away from it.
No, I can't. Crash find the bit that gave me the visceral reaction.
Yeah, I'm still not sure which it is. I'm interested to see what it's going to be.
Wow. I never thought he would do that ever.
Which part? Have you threw it all, are you?
He did WAP.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm back. I'm back to the,
You back?
to the end. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
So-
there we go. Welcome back, everybody.
So I watched that before we started recording, and Wayne watched me watch it, and I had a visceral reaction to one part.
Flipped off
Which one?
something.
Take a wild fucking guess, Chris. Wayne genuinely doesn't know, and I'm surprised.
Should I know? Am I
think-
that bad of a friend?
I think
Is that
you
all
should
it is?
know. I think I've complained about it enough.
I think you've complained about Old Town Road before.
No, I love Old Town Road.
Okay. Desposito?
Yes!
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because the little man with the violin or the accordion that sits outside our office and plays Desposito for 5 hours, never ending.
I don't think you've ever told me about this.
Definitely talked about this. The busker outside my work.
All I can think of is Paul Mattingly talking about the steel drum busker outside when he used to work at the fucking Fear the Walking Dead experience.
This is where I learned that Wayne doesn't actually listen to me. And I am sad now.
I feel like I should... You said he plays the accordion.
Sometimes he plays the accordion, sometimes he plays the violin. But he only knows 3
But
songs.
it's
He only
always
knows
Despacito.
Despacito, Have a Nagila, and some other song that I don't know for like 8 hours non-stop right outside my office.
I don't remember any of this ever being said to me.
Shocking.
Are we going to have to go through the back catalogue? I write up the show notes
I know.
for every episode, and I would have written that up.
I feel like
and
you
we
would have.
hardly talk outside of recording nowadays.
I feel like I've really talked about this. I'm sure I've talked about this. I messaged Chris about it more.
Look, right now, Chris is the child witnessing the parents just fucking having the last straw, you know? That's what's going on here. Are you searching our message history to see if you've mentioned Despacito?
I don't know why it's not.
To the point, I think, Brogan, didn't you tell me they had to change the laws for busking because of this
they
guy?
now have signs. There were always code of conduct for busking, but there are now like signs up in Glasgow being very, very clear about what's allowed in busking. And I noticed that they've only started posting them after I started to complain to the council. The same 3 songs for 8 hours while you're trying to work, and it's like literally right outside our office window.
No,
it's
that's
so
too
bad.
much.
I think it's like you can't repeat the same song within so many hours or something like
You
that.
must have a varied
That's it.
wide repertoire.
That is law.
Hang on. This is
Wow.
not Desposito, but this is the guy.
All right.
Where is there? And the reason I have this video is
This is something
because
that-
obviously because I went through to Edinburgh and I fucking found him in Edinburgh as well.
Oh yeah.
You've never sent me this guy.
Fucking
never.
hell. I have like video messages of him just sitting outside like playing. I'm like, what the fuck?
So, I mean, I think it's appropriate that it was at least accordion for Weird Al.
But you can see why it gave me such a visceral reaction.
Oh, absolutely. And can I just say, sometimes I forget that you live in a city. Like when I picture you going to work in Scotland, I'm like picturing it to be like in a little quaint little fucking village or some shit. Sometimes
I feel like I need to take a video of my walk from the car to work, just so you can see the shit I walk through.
Do it. Live stream it. All right, so we're talking about the Weird Al video. When it first started, because it's a polka medley, which Weird Al does all the time, or at least used to when he was putting out new music. When it started, I was very put off by that cow.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all.
Why?
I think there's something about it, because you know the movie Kung Pao Enter the Fist as well. You got the cow fight scene, and it's Matrix style.
You cannot. By the
Well,
way,
okay,
do not
you do.
watch that movie by
You
yourself.
do.
You have to watch that with a group of people because I made that mistake.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, because you have to be able to make fun of it while watching it.
Noted.
Yeah. but I think you probably do know that scene because it gets probably not so much these days, but like it would show up in trailer montages and people would meme it and stuff. But it's a 3D animated cow, and it's like there's parts where it's squirting milk at it, and I think I just don't like anything where the udder is moving in a way that is weird or shouldn't be moving. It's
You shouldn't have told me that, Lane.
Oh, what do you?
I have never seen this film before in my life.
You're gonna send me other videos, aren't you, Chris?
It's
How
happening.
dare you? It's worth watching. The film, it's funny,
It's
but
funny.
it's enhanced with other people.
I'll just tell. I've told this like 15 times, but I'll tell it again. So I watched that by myself, and I thought it was the worst movie I've ever seen. I hated it.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it. Then it was in college, like 2 years later. Watched it again with 5 or 6 people in our dorm room. We had a ball. It was hilarious. And so now it's like, okay, but Wayne's right. You have to make fun of it as the movie goes.
Yes. But it's also very quotable for me and people I've watched it with. Like, I think the first time I saw it, I watched it with my brother Ryan. And then later that week, for me too, in college, Shannon came back to my place. I'm like, we have to watch this. And then again, same thing. And then again, 2 days later, my brother John, we have to watch this. So, and every time it's a different experience because you're watching it with someone else making different jokes. It's movie night, basically. It's a movie night movie. Now, I wanted to talk about this video clip because the majority of it is animated and it fits into Art Talk. So the first song was Bad Guy, Billie Eilish. I didn't like this art style at all.
What?
I don't know how others felt about it.
I may have to just like...
Specifically, Billie Eilish's face.
Yeah.
It looked a bit too weird for me, for a Weird Al.
No, I kind of like that art style. It's odd,
Yeah,
but
it is odd.
it's
Yeah.
got an 80s or is it,
Yeah.
like MTV,
Yeah.
MTV's in the 80s.
Yeah. I agree
Absolutely,
with Billie
yeah.
Eilish's face looking a bit odd because like the eyes are just a bit too realistic in comparison to the other ones. I think that's maybe what it is.
Yeah.
But I like the art style in general.
Yeah, I think overall, like because it's basically each song has been animated by different people. So the second song is "Hello" by Adele. I really like how that looks.
Very.
With the guy with the Ouija board, and then the ghosts and that, and then it goes hard. It goes hard. Like you've got blood forming words on a wall, and that's just the start for this video. But it's very reminiscent. Like the art, it reminds me of. I want to say his name is Owen Watson, but I might be wrong. He does art for some of for some Jackbox games stuff, like Jokebot. It reminds me of that, which I really like.
It's got like Gravity Falls vibes for me for some reason.
Yeah.
Yes, I was gonna say it feels Gravity Falls-ish with the faces and that, very cartoon, because it's an animation. And then I have not heard the next song, "Flowers" by Miley
I do know that one. That was
Cyrus.
memed
I don't know it.
because that was written in response to one of her exes shit talking.
Oh,
She's
okay.
like, "Bitch, I can love me
would
better
do
than that."
Who would write a song about one of their exes? That's like that's a trope that no one ever does. Who would do that?
I do kind of like that song. I like the art style on this as well. The animation is so smooth.
It's good, and
there's this.
Yeah, and because
I was going to say the amount of references to all to all his other videos I love.
Yeah. But because you said the song was about "bitch, I can love myself better than you could love me," is that what you were saying? Well, that's exactly why that's that then, I guess, because it's like referencing back to like a surgeon and Dare to Be Stupid and like nerdy and all that. Yeah, I like that as well. The next one, I don't like the art style at all, and that is We Don't Talk About Bruno.
I didn't quite get it at first. Like, it took me a minute to realise what it was.
Yeah, and I don't know, I don't like the faces.
It actually feels Ren and Stimpy style, which works for Ren and Stimpy.
Yes, that is exactly what it is.
This.
You got it.
Yeah.
It feels very out of place.
Yeah. At first I was going to be hypocritical and say I don't like the noodly arms, but it's not the noodly arms. It is purely the Ren and Stimpy vibes.
Do you know what, actually, it also reminds me of The Idiot Abroad not Idiot Broad, Ricky Gervais show animation style. But
Oh yeah.
But again, it fit there. It does not fit this. It just feels out of place, I think. It's not bad. It just...
And it's, I mean, different animators, it's fine. The next one, I think, might be my favorite chunk, and that is the song Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo.
This was the one song I didn't know.
I don't know this one either.
Oh, really? I knew this song, but I really like how this looks. Like the colors.
I like the
and
colors. I like the whole thing, apart from the fact that I don't think Weird Al looks like Weird Al.
I think it's a choice. I feel like it almost is done to be a little more androgynous looking.
I don't know.
But might not be. It might just be the animation style. Because the features, like, it all looks more feminine, I guess, than what Weird Al looks.
I don't know. There is something about it. I'm like, that's... It genuinely took me, like, a long time to realise that was supposed to be Weird Al. And I was like, why is there this random person with an accordion?
Yeah.
But, having said that, the vampire designs are so fucking cute. I love that.
I fucking love them. Yeah. So that was Vivian Medrano, Spindle Horse. Oh, wow. And I just realized why I really like the next song as well. But yeah, those vampires are the best. The next one is Old Town Road, and it's Liam Lynch.
Why do I know that name?
Are we aware of who Liam Lynch is?
I feel like I know the...
It's My United States of whatever. That song?
I do know that song, but I can't...
Liam Lynch... also the director of the Tenacious D movie, video clips by Tenacious D as well. That's probably why I like it. But I don't even know if it's animated or if it is all live action.
There's some animation in it.
Yeah, like the horse is
but
CG.
But it's mostly just...
I don't like this section at all. I like this, like, animation-wise, I like the song part, but I don't like... I don't like it.
It took a couple of watches for me to like it. Because at first it looks very AI.
I don't even think it's that.
And it might be.
I think it's the fact that it's live action style. I think if it had been like that skeleton cowboy thing, I think if that had been cartoon style, I would have loved it more. It's just...
I think it might be all live action, but it's all certainly a composition. It's all composited
but it's not
together.
It's off-putting.
Yeah. It's all green. Everything must be like against a green screen and then put together. Yes. I imagine. And then was Brogan's favorite Desposito. Yeah. The only thing I liked about this part when he pulls out the Spanish to English dictionary, sexy edition.
I do quite like the art style for that one as well. I like the colours.
Yeah. I do like the background. The background looks really good.
Right.
The next one I hate.
This one gave me a reaction.
Oh yeah, I hate this.
I thought you were gonna say an erection.
I hate this so much.
The lip on the eye made me...
I didn't realize it was a mouth at first, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm. Now,
do you know what it reminds me of?
Liquid animation, MTV, punk animation.
Spike and Ike.
It actually made me think of Take On Me by Aha.
That too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hang on, let me find it. I think it was called Spike and Ike that did this kind of animation for MTV and that. All right, so the song Right Now by Korn. Music video. Spike and Mike animation. I hate this video clip. And I hate it because it makes me hate the song. And it's not a terrible song, but it makes me skip it every time. But it's very reminiscent of that. But it is also hand-drawn, which I do like.
I appreciate the skill it took to do it,
video.
but it's horrible.
Yes.
I do not like it.
Yeah. No. Yep. Terrible.
I probably would have had a visceral reaction to that if it wasn't for the fact that I was just so relieved that Desposito was over.
Yeah. But then next was Uptown Funk. I don't know how I feel about this one.
This feels very random.
The main character part.
Yes.
Yeah, the main character's face is weird because there's no nose.
Why is there a main character and why is it not? Like, why is there a main character that's a person?
Maybe it's...
At least I understand it.
Maybe it's meant to be Weird Al.
It's not, because Weird Al appears in it. This is like fucking Life of Brian all over again.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, It's strange.
Yeah,
it's strange.
I don't like it.
And then, of course, who is it? Cardi B. I've never actually heard the
I
song.
like this style. I like this a lot.
How's it pronounced?
WAP.
WAP? WAP? WAP. Okay, cool. Yeah, I really like the art style. It's it looks like a newspaper, almost old-timey newspaper that has been animated, because it's all got those half tones like a comic book, like old comic book images and that. Look, really good. And I do like the
if they ever adapt
the dripping tap.
Good. No, I was gonna say if
I was gonna say,
Chris, tell me what you're talking about.
no,
Shut up, Wayne.
You go ahead. Brogan, you speak.
No, I was just gonna throw in there is like if they ever want to animate any of those, Saturday morning or Sunday morning comic, they come in the newspapers. Yeah,
Funny papers.
that's the art style they need to use. It's just straight.
Yeah. Chris is right. The new Garfield movie should have been animated like this. Yep. And gotten rid of Chris
Most
Pratt.
importantly.
Yeah. Then the next one was Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. This, I don't quite like this animation style either, because it feels a little, it's not the same as Ren and Stimpy, but that same, I can't remember the guys, John Kay, that sort of almost feel to it.
There is a vibe to it that I can't. It actually, do you know what actually this reminds me of? And this is a very specific reference only for me. Actually, no.
Okay.
Speaking of it, because I know who does it. Are you aware of Oni NG?
Maybe, not
did
by
a lot
name.
of stuff on Newgrounds, but specifically, if you look up Leo and Satan, we've talked about Leo and Satan.
Yeah, we've talked
this
about
is the
Leo
art
and
style,
Satan,
and
yeah.
which is fine for that. But this, I'm
Okay.
like, this is like, oh no, this is not family friendly.
Yeah. And then the song rounds out with Taylor Swift, "Shake It Off," and it starts off with
I liked this a lot.
puppets.
I have a soft
Yeah.
spot for puppets that are fully animated. It's not just the top half, So they do that.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, but basically it's in years ago in the 80s or earlier, what they would do is they would just wear all black and then animate the whole puppet, but they just do it with green screen now. But I just, for some reason, that's the first clip, because I watched it weird. Watched the last part and then came back.
Yeah.
But I like.
Yeah.
I will say that because it cuts halfway through from puppets to animation, and I love Weird Al doing the shake thing with his hair and stuff. I love that. I love the animation for that. It's so good.
Yeah. But
Okay.
I saw today on Twitter an image posted, and I'm seeing this of Taylor Swift, and all I see is SJ.
Yeah.
It really is just SJ with that cartoon style, with that drawing style.
But it's just hyper realistic. It's I don't know.
Yeah, it's strange. And then Brogan pointed out, saying, "Is that Travis Kelce
In a dress?
in a tutu,
and
tutu
wearing
and
lederhosen?"
I don't know why Billie Eilish is there.
But there we go, because
Maybe.
she was in the start of the song.
That's true.
Someone had to play the banjo. Yeah. All right. That's going to end our art talk. I was going to bring up Tenacious D, and
I don't know
the
enough about it. I
controversy.
need to find out more.
So
Okay, I'll just
go
fill
ahead.
you in on some quick thoughts,
Right.
because it happened in Australia. It was Kyle Gass's birthday. On stage during the banter part, Jack says, everyone wish KG a happy birthday. Cage, have you got a birthday wish? And this is, if not day of, the day after. Cage goes, next time don't miss.
For context, Wayne's talking about when Trump got shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grazed. Call it what you will. My thoughts on this were, it's a fucking comedy show concert. There are comedians out there right now that are probably saying the same fucking jokes. But
They're all on Tumblr.
no, this.
Yeah.
And look, everybody is prone to having bad thoughts, and sometimes our bad thoughts come out of our mouths, and sometimes they do that on stage.
That-
But
Was it a calculated joke though? That's the
look,
I mean, poorly
Jack-
calculated.
Jack has more to
regardless.
lose than Kyle,
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So of course he's going to go hard on this. This is
Yes.
someone wrote, I don't know where I read this, but it was like, just give it 2 years, everybody forget about this, and they're going to come right back.
Look, past the election, it's not gonna.
Yeah.
No matter what the outcome is, it's not gonna make a difference. But the whole thing of the rest of the Australian tour was cancelled, and all creative projects put on hold. My thought is, like you said, Jack has more to lose. Does that mean projects that he is working on based on something that someone else has said are put on hold, like Super Mario Brothers movie 2? Is he going to not be bound?
No, I think
stuff
it
like
just
that?
meant anything with Cage.
Yeah, Tenacious D. It just said Tenacious D. Anything with Tenacious D. So,
Okay.
and that's it.
Which, I mean, and then my biggest problem of all of this, ex-Australian Prime Minister Kevin Rudd, who I think is some kind of, I don't know, what do they call him? When it's, no, I can't think of the word. A diplomat, like the diplomat to the United
Ambassador.
States kind of thing, or equivalent. Ambassador, yeah. He's come out and said shit about this. It's like, dude, you're a fucking nothing nobody. You're just a politician just because you are an ambassador to the United States. And he's saying, go out and get a real job. It's like, dude, these people make more money than you, and you're a politician.
How
Your
about
job is to
you
sit in
making
another
money,
country.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
How about you go get a real job?
He doesn't even do that. Yeah. So, look, maybe we should start wrapping it up, and maybe we'll wrap it up with something a bit more entertaining, and that is Brogan. Why? First of all, why are you in jail?
it started. I can't even remember how this came up in a conversation in work. No.
Neither can
Like,
I.
as in, we were talking about it in work, and I don't know how this came up as a conversation, but we somehow got onto the topic of if we would survive in jail. And I said, with the same level of confidence I did when I was talking about mechanical bull riding, I would survive in jail. I just feel it in my soul in the same way that I do, that I did about riding mechanical bull. And I was right about the mechanical bull. So on the basis that I was there for a valid reason. I mean, I think I would survive either way, but I think I would. There are reasons I would go to jail,
Yes. Chris, there is certainly only one reason that I can think of that is why Brogan would be in jail, and that is for stalking Daniel Davis.
I mean, honestly, I think the main reason I was thinking was if somebody hurts Mox, I would go to jail to protect Mox in a foreign country.
In a foreign country, no less.
I would be okay with that.
Does Nevada have the death penalty?
I don't think whatever I would do, I would go death penalty. I'm not
that
talking
far.
about murdering
okay.
someone.
So you're just talking bodily
Jail,
harm.
not prison.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think I meant prison,
gotcha.
but I would.
So light time. Yeah. Does anyone really know the difference between jail and prison? Put
it this way: during the discussions, both my work colleagues, neither of which are my boss, I should say this, for you two, because you know who I'm talking about. But one of them said, "I would end up being someone's bitch. I'm too nice," and I'm like, "Yes, you are." And the other one said, "I would have to top myself." I couldn't deal with it, and I'm like, "Okay, cool." This is a 68-year-old woman who just went, "No, I would have to top." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Yeah. What's your role then in prison, in the prison ecosystem?
Don't fuck with me, I won't
Brogan?
fuck with you.
Okay, so you're like a lone wolf
I
then, kind
am
of thing?
there to sit and serve my sentence and not do anything else.
Okay, cool. Chris, why are you in prison? Or
I believe
jail?
the question is, would you survive in jail and or prison?
Would I survive? I would.
Yeah. And then we get to discuss why you're in
I've
there.
thought about this quite a bit. I think I would just like melt into the bed and just like not move, and that would and just
Yep.
be as quiet as possible there. Like there's an episode of this is silly, but American Dad, there was a whole episode where someone was getting out of jail. They were going to get him from jail. Of course, it's Roger.
Of course.
They opened the jail cell and they're like, "You've been the model prisoner. You've been here, 15 years and we've never heard a peep out of you," because he was never there.
Yeah. Look, I think it would be very tough for you, Chris. If, like, say tomorrow you end up in prison, I think you would die maybe within the week, just based on withdrawals from Belotro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like alcohol. It's one of the only drugs that can.
I'd have to buy
die.
some cards from the commissary.
Yeah, just make your own set of jokers, play against a mirror. You wouldn't even have to. You just have to work out what blinds you're playing against, shuffle your deck. It's perfect. This is doable. Yeah,
this is somehow sadder than me just imagining you buying a deck and saying, "Can I make a commander deck with this?"
Why do you think Chris is in prison, Brogan?
I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
Funny
We were
answer.
talking about this in the bonus content.
Funny answer is one of the boys pushed your buttons and you snapped. Genuine answer, someone hurt the boys.
Yeah, you know it. That's exactly it. I've said it for decades, or longer. It's you hurt my boys, I hurt you, and I'm probably not going to get caught for doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, are you a patron of Hey Buddy Nice
No,
Podcast?
because I suck. I'm not a good friend.
Good. No, just keep it that way. Keep it that way.
Wayne was talking shit.
Just, I don't want you to listen.
Okay.
This episode. I don't know how we got onto the topic, but yeah, if you're a patron, you can listen to why I think Chris would be in prison.
Well, now I'm curious. So.
We might look. Brogan can link you.
No,
I'll send you the audio. It's. I think it's funny. Now, do I think I can survive prison? I think these days,
Wayne, you're already there. We put you there in the 1700s. England.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. Prison.
You were born into a prison
I
colony.
had no idea what was going on.
You're the descendant of a British prisoner.
At first, you're saying, Wayne, you're already there. And I'm like, a prison of my mind? Where are we getting at here?
No, you're just...
Look, I don't... Yeah.
Australians are all criminals.
I feel like... Chris, were you a lone wolf? What was your role as well?
Oh, no, he did say he was fade into the background.
Yes.
Lone wolf, but not to the extent that I was, where I
cool.
radiate stabby bitch energy. Chris is like, I don't want... No one sees me. I'm not here.
I would probably find one of those people that do all the job. Like I would be down in the mess hall or something, or the laundry
or whatever,
just to stay busy. Yeah. But I ain't going to jail.
See,
you're going to take me out.
You can't take me out, sir, man.
Sir,
you'll never catch me alive, coppers.
We're just trying to serve you a summons. This.
Bitch, I'm not going back to jail.
Death by cop because of a summons.
It's just fucking what's his name with the big check at the door. You never take me alive. You shoot Ed McMahon in the face.
Oh no.
I'm more interested to think. I think I would survive prison. I'm more interested to think what you think.
No, I don't think you would.
Wouldn't.
I don't think it's anything specifically about how you. I genuinely think it's because you would piss off the wrong person. Like the second you stepped in the door,
you're
you
right.
would piss off the wrong person, and you ain't walking out of that jail, my dudes.
Look, I feel like. Tell me if I'm wrong. Often I feel like I fall into the default leader position.
I think you do. I think you give off that energy.
I know. I'm not so much with us, but in other groups, because like with some friend groups, I was their direct manager and things like that, and that sort of moves on, and then those groups extend, but then it's like that same energy still falls in place. But yeah, no, you're right. I definitely piss off the wrong person, probably immediately.
You're getting shanked.
I mean, it wouldn't even be on purpose.
This is how it would go. Wayne would piss them off, and then they would underestimate him, and then somehow he would become the leader of the organization. Be like accidentally fall up,
No, you're right. See, they would come to shank me or shiv me, whatever, and then through order of events, they would fail, and it would be like a hilarious miscommunication or situation where they fall onto the knife as it lands in my hand,
and then the rest
or
of the
something
gang
like
comes
that.
in. They say you defeated their
Yeah.
leader. Now you're the leader. See this? I see this. This is
Either that, or one of them comes to get you, and they pull out a razor blade from their mouth, and you go, "Ah!" and you don't have time to run away.
Oh, damn it. Yeah. Chris don't know what we're talking about because, this episode and last episode it's come up because of Oz and Mayor of Kingstown.
So when Teller does the razor blade trick from the mouth, not your favorite?
Not at all, no. But I know that's a trick. I mean, obviously the razor blades in television shows are fake or blunt, but that freaks me out more than knowing Teller being a professional doing it. And I don't know if they're real or blunt or what with Teller, and I don't want to know. I think it's time to wrap up the show because, I don't want to think about these razor blades no more. Chris, tell us, what do you got going on?
We're hoping to
scooping
in the next few weeks now that baseball should be calming down, so hopefully that gives us some time.
Yeah.
I've still got one in the bank, and sorry for not getting that out yet, but I'll get it out.
Sitting on it. So the Who Scoops podcast with Chris TheMicroScoop and sometimes Brogan.
When we don't record on the weekday.
Listen. Yeah. So listen to that. If you're waiting for a new episode, just do fucking listen to some back catalogue. Both Brogan and I are on there. Don't listen to mine. I hate mine. We still need to redo that. But I forget. Do you have a Patreon or anything for Who Scoops? You fucking should. Just Venmo Chris.
Here, I'll tell you what. I'll put a link out. If you want to help pay off Big Bear's trip to Greece, that can be the Patreon.
There you go. That's what it was that I couldn't remember that Andrea was asking me about. I remember now. Yeah. I think you were talking to me about Greece and stuff.
Yeah.
Or no. Yeah. There it is. All right. I got something in my eye. Sorry.
But I have something in my eye. I just keep talking.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm the one who has to wrap up the show. And I need to read what I've written down. Go support Chris. And you can be unlike Chris, and you can support Hey Buddy Nice Podcast by going to patreon.com/nicepodbud, and you will get to listen to the bonus content that Chris won't get to hear, where we talk about him being a serial killer.
And if you're a member of the Patreon, depending on the level you might get physical stuff, which I'm bringing up because I can't remember who's supposed to do it this month. Okay.
You're doing this month, I'm doing last month, but I'm holding off till next month so I can send two at once because look, it's been a bad month or two for us because we've got back from holiday and I'm talking both of us. Like we've had trouble. You will get what you've been promised, and there is a new level. There's a new. There is a new.
This is how I
Patreon
learn
level.
Things.
I
Live
went
on
ahead
air.
and I deleted. It was today that I did this. So we got rid of the Get Us to Scoop Fest 2024, and it's now.
I genuinely thought it had already changed to that.
Up. No, it's only just been done. So let's make it shut the fuck up, and it's the same price as the Get Us to Scoop Fest, $69.69 USD. So 69,600.
I didn't know it was 69,000.
Whatever that would be, and
6,900.
6,969.
I mean, if you want to send us $69,000 just for the shits and giggles, cool.
Look, you tell me, Brogan, is this appropriate? They give us that amount of
A full
money.
month.
We shut up for a fucking month. We don't put out an
we don't
episode of Hey
talk
Buddy
to
Nice
each other for a
for a
month.
full month. We'll even. I wouldn't go that far.
For almost $7,000. I would stop talking to you for a month for like half of $7,000.
Okay, whatever. It's okay. Well, all right. We'll think about that. But the other rewards is you get a shirt that is I paid $6,969.69 USD to make Hey Buddy Nice podcast. Shut the fuck up, and all I got was this lousy shirt.
Now that's a picture of a shirt.
Merch.
That's a picture of a
related
shirt
to us
on a
shutting
shirt,
the fuck
right?
up.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. That was almost the title of last episode. Hey Buddy Nice picture of a hat with a picture of a hat with a picture of a
your
hat
art
on it
is
or something
literally
like
a
that.
hat on a hat.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got it. I am slow as shit.
Yeah. So it's a hat, a real hat with a picture of a drawing of a hat with a post-it note saying, Hey Buddy Nice podcast, and a little cowboy hat drawn on it as well. Multi-level hatception. And then, other stuff. So, 69, folks. Are you brave enough to take this 69 challenge? Yes, why not? But look, we understand if you can't give us money. That's totally fine. Just listening every week is what we appreciate. It helps us a lot, especially if you go onto the social media and interact, share our posts and stuff, or just tell people about the show. That's fine as well. Where are we at? You can also help the show by sending us emails. There's art crimes. If you've got art crimes, we want your art crimes. Also, just general emails. Tell us why you think we would not survive in prison. There you go. Tell us, how is Brogan going to die in prison that we can't think of? I'll be surprised if you actually are going to die at all.
Not
Just
by
in general.
choice.
But yes, at Nice Pod at Nice Pod Bud everywhere. And look, maybe you should check in with Brogan. At
Be
7
warned,
billion
I'm
needles.
probably not going to see it because I'm barely on the socials.
Yeah, do it. And at TheMicroScoop for Chris on social media. That's correct. Chris is nodding. I must be right. Anytime one of you want to jump in here and say at Wayne J would be great.
And you can find Wayne at Wayne J. I genuinely forgot. I'm sitting there waiting for you to go.
I'm trying to shut the fuck up because it's your show.
I'm counting. I was like, yep, he did 2 social media drops. Cool. Find Wayne at Wayne
And on
Jingle.
that note, thanks for stopping by and having a listen. You already said it.
always
Thanks for
so
stopping by and
friendly,
having a listen.